All right. We're live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all our friends at home. I am JDVST. Welcome to the hell's the name of this game? Denver in Darkness. Yeah, a Vampire the Masquerade 20th Anniversary Edition Chronicle. These are my players. Everybody say hi.
What's up?
Hello.
Konnichiwa.
We are going to pick right up from where we left off last week. I am going to give one of my players a chance to earn a bonus experience point by giving us a recap. Who wants to get free character development?
Just nearly cleaned myself out last session.
Oh, so Josh is volunteering. Got it. All right. Well, go ahead then.
We last saw our heroes in the middle of a gun and tooth and claw and occasionally motorcycle fight with a pack of werewolves, which I wouldn't say we won so much as survived. On the other hand, they ran away before we ran away, so it could be argued.
Bitches.
I think the argument that I would make there is that it's hardly a pack when it's just two of them. Yes,
Devil on
Josh?
my shoulder. We can. After this, we flee the scene because the emergency operator heard all the automatic gunfire.
Among other things.
And the motorcycle. Look, there's gonna be like conspiracy theories about that 911 recording on YouTube in a couple years.
Oh,
It'll
it's
be-
for
it
sure
won't take
gonna
that
be up
long.
on like the History Channel or something on one of those, like hour-long
Yeah.
specials.
Proof that aliens live among us or whatever. Who cares?
Certainly, yeah.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, more likely Bigfoot. We all get kind of the, well, you didn't break the masquerade or suffer final death while facing down werewolves, and that's pretty good. Nod from the Prince and the Primogen Council, and then we all sort of broke to do our own things for a couple days. Merrick healed from the, what was it, 3 levels of aggravated he took?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A couple of us followed up on projects or got a new motorcycle. And
Not
now
naming
we're all
names or nothing.
Actually has miles on it.
a new $40,000 motorcycle.
Keep going.
And now we're all gathering at the Red Note to watch Merrick's newest concert. And definitely not planning anything. And there's definitely no one watching us.
What? Who would be watching you besides the folks at home on Twitch?
And we
No
do thank
one.
those folks, by the way.
No one definitely not named Maxwell.
Definitely not anybody named
Maximilian.
Kyle Stevenson.
Before
Yeah.
Oh
we
I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
before
And the funny
we,
part is you're not even trying to do that on purpose. Like, my
Yeah,
goodness.
it's just like ingrained in your brain, and you can't get away from it. You do it every time.
Oh, he's gonna hate me. But I had a rules question, JD. As I was going through and buying that dot in that discipline that we spoke about last week.
Mm-hmm.
I read something in there that we've been playing kind of different than rules is written, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So
What's that?
Like for instance, with my dots and potents, we have been calling those automatic successes, but the book says that should cost a blood for those to be automatic successes.
Okay. And that is a fine point But it is also another one of those artifacts, if you will, of prior editions of the game. Potence does not cost anything to use. It is always on.
Okay, so I read in forums that the way you're running it is actually the artifact. And like, because when V20 came out, people were like, man, they made it cost blood, which is nerfed it for V20.
Well,
so no, I'm totally cool with how you've been
you'll,
writing it. I just wanted to make sure that I was understanding that
yeah,
the rule
yeah,
proper.
I am aware of the distinction. But the other thing about it is I have chosen to nerf it in a slightly different fashion. That's why I am applying your potence and then subtracting soak from your damage pool, including your potence.
So the automatic
Leaving you
successes, that's
dice
why you
instead of
take
automatic.
those away first. So that's not an
Right.
actual written, that's how you nerf it. Okay.
That is correct.
Okay, I was just making sure we were playing right because I hadn't been burning blood and I was afraid that I was, cheating. So I just
Nope,
wanted to make sure.
you are doing exactly right, sir. Don't worry about a thing. So
I guess this is cheating if you didn't know the rule. This is a moral question. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Okay, sorry.
yeah, we're open to debate. But yeah, I think Josh's recap for us is pretty well complete. The one fine detail that he omitted was that his illusion that no, we're definitely not being watched. uh, Upon entry to the Red Note in last week's session, our dear friend Kyle Jensen spotted something that stood out against the local skyline. Specifically, he didn't remember having ever seen a gargoyle on the building across the street before.
What?
This is a rather significant change to the local business climate, and it is well worth noting. But here we are. Everything is groovy. The music is absolutely slamming. And the Asphalt Saints are on deck. And so tonight we begin. All right. So does anybody have anything in particular that they want to jump into, or conversation that needs to be held while Merrick is tied up on stage?
I mean, Caleb will approach Noriko with his plan, but kind of. Oh, use some presence and try to whip the crowd up into enough of a frenzy that we cause some property damage. Just a little present from us to Ramon.
I only have Prisons 1. I don't know if, that might not be enough to do it, but.
Well, I'd ask Ron, but I felt like I was gonna have more luck with the street artist than with the cop.
I can't imagine why you'd feel that way.
I can try and do like an Instagram, like a follower, like, get down here and cause a ruckus. It's all about chaos tonight or something like that. See if it'll get people to jump off and.
Well, I mean,
Start a mob pit, a mosh pit. Old school.
that's one way of doing it, I suppose.
Yeah. You got fortitude.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah,
I'll tell you what.
I'll jump on Instagram and be like, hey, get down here. You guys, it's Eric is throwing a great show. People are going wild. It's a crazy night for chaos. Get down here and have some fun. Help us rip this place to the ground.
Okay. So
blast that out.
Let's go ahead and get a charisma plus expression roll from Noriko.
Okay.
We'll start the game by seeing what we can stir up.
That's 6 dice.
A guest in the Princess City, and this is what you do. My.
Hold on.
It'll be fine.
Okay,
Expression
keep
is
saying
3,
that.
and charisma is. You said charisma, right?
Charisma plus expression, yes.
Expression.
7 dice. Then.
Oh shit, I should get in the roll 20.
Yeah, good call.
Just
No one-
maybe.
No one said I was a smart man.
Okay,
Oh.
so I'm counting 2 successes. You
Not great.
you make your post, and you do have a decent number of followers. We'll see what develops as the night goes on. This isn't something that's going to pay off in an instant
Well,
instant
it's also
display.
very early days for followers in Denver, even though I'll probably have some worldwide, but not a huge population density here.
All right. So,
Start making a name for
Merrick,
myself.
as I recall, shortly before the end of last session, I had you make a performance roll to show us how the show was going. Yes, there it is, in fact.
Huh?
Yeah, and you had 4
Yes.
successes on it. So,
There
all
are a
right.
couple things that I would have liked to have done over the downtime days, so if we had downtime days.
There is no downtime. We are picking
Oh, okay.
we're picking up immediately from the end of last session.
Gotcha.
However, you did have a couple of days of downtime in between during last session. Is there
Okay.
something you missed other than taking care of your motorcycle?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to try and do some research on silversmiths in Denver and try and buy one.
To buy a silversmith?
Yeah, a company, a silversmithing company and/or individual who may be in a tight spot or need some help with the company, or so I'm initiating that research basically.
Okay.
I want to try and find a
Um.
target company to acquire here in
Okay.
Denver.
Fair enough. Um. Tell you what. Go ahead. Make an intelligence plus investigation roll,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see where we're at.
4 dice.
Yeah.
And for that purpose as well, I would like to try and initiate getting side silvered, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
A difference than my wooden ones. Just a difference.
All right.
Okay, well,
So
1 success.
1 success. You have made a couple of you've made a couple of internet searches and have found a couple of businesses that are of a size to do the kind of work that you want done.
Mhm.
Whether or not they are available or willing to sell out is another question. Um, it is noteworthy that both of them do offer commission work. They are more than willing to hire out, but not necessarily be purchased.
Well, I'm going to make it a note to try and go by there and do some face-to-face.
So
interaction.
we'll pencil that in for later in the session then. But
Mhm.
for the moment, we're going to get down to it. So the group of you have gathered. Kyle, you saw a familiar face on the street outside, although Miles didn't seem to be watching you exactly as you went into the Red Note. And of course, the new rooftop ornament across the street. Have you shared any of this with the rest of the party yet, or are you about to?
Yeah, let's say I just made, well, everybody's kind of throwing up signs and celebrating, having a good time. Maybe
Yeah.
I didn't tell anybody.
Yeah, we're maybe not yet. But all right.
Definitely something that needs to be said. And
Yeah. but maybe said very selectively and carefully.
Right.
So, Jasper?
No, wait, sorry. Go ahead.
Micah. So Jasper is out here. The kindred that you are personally most familiar with, you've known all of them for like 3 days now. So all of the kindred you actually know personally, except your sire, are here. And it seems to be a good time, even if it's not maybe necessarily your music scene exactly. What are you doing within the context of this crowded nightclub full of, jumping and screaming metalheads?
Um, I mean, I think he'd be taken in the music. He would appreciate it for like what it is, and I think we talked about last time. He's listening to the lyrics, and because that's what he enjoys about music is the lyrics and the kind of story it tells.
That's a very Gangrel perspective. I like it. All right. All right. Detective Green. Ron. My dear friend Ron. May I call you Ron? Of course.
Of course.
No.
Aw, but I'm gonna.
Okay.
Well, Ron, Ronnie, Ronald, whatever you'd like.
Yeah, just don't call you late for supper, right?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
All right. So, Detective Green, it is showtime. You are here with the gang. Maybe it occurs to you that, somewhere deep in the back of your 20 years of being a cop brain, that, somebody on the Denver PD is probably already thinking of a name for this group of urban terrorists that you're hanging around with. They just don't know that it's your people.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And he,
you
he
know,
does take that moment to ponder that whatever they do settle on, hopefully it's befitting and doesn't sound too ridiculous when said in public. Because he's known a couple of the names to be, not the greatest for some of these groups.
the 12th Street Nose Pickers, for example, those guys are never going to live that down.
Yeah, I mean, well, you get so many pictures of you picking your nose. I mean, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's unavoidable. Ron, I need you to do something for me.
Ron would be happy to do something for you. Name it.
Please roll your perception plus alertness.
Oh, all right.
You may add your awareness dot to this die roll.
Well, that's generous. So that'll make it 6 instead of 5.
I don't like
Yeah. When the storyteller gets generous, it should make you nervous.
that.
Ooh, Ron almost biffed it real bad there.
Yeah, you got an 8 and a 9 showing. The ones don't matter for nothing as long as the 8 and the 9 are there. Excuse me. You get, as you're kind of off to the side, away from the thickest part of the crowd, the crush of bodies as people are jumping up and down, screaming for Merrick and the guys on stage. You're getting used to it after some time with Merrick and the gang,
Sure.
but it's still not your preferred environment. But you are off to the side, and you get this almost like a cold chill down the back of your neck. You can feel the little hairs at the nape of your neck standing up on end. You look around the room, and you see a face in the crowd, just some guy. And you feel like you recognize him from somewhere, but you don't know where. but you only have 2 successes on the roll, so you see him for just a moment, you pick him out of the crowd, and you kind of do a double take, and you look again, and you don't see him now. But there is something in your head that is ringing alarm bells. You don't know who this guy is, but he looked familiar in that instant.
Naturally, Ron is immediately like combing through like lineups and stuff like that in his head and different profiles he's seen. Of course, assuming it's probably some perp that he's seen before and it's ringing a bell.
Make an
Although
inte-
Nick
make an
thinks that
intelligence
might
roll.
not be the case. Okay.
This
Intelligence
is
is
a
3.
difficulty 8 roll.
Okay. Come on, Ron. Oh, not 78. Let's not make it a difficulty of 78. Nope. No, he didn't. Nah.
I am so
Maybe
sorry.
8.
664 is not enough. Wah, 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 wah. So yeah, you pick through everything you can think of, all the familiar faces from all your time as a cop, and you can't place him. You just can't put your finger on it. Still, that weird, creepy feeling lingers. But 45 minutes or so pass, and Merrick and the Saints take their first break of the evening. Merrick, you have got the crowd in the palm of your hand. You are having what, a year ago would have been the show of a lifetime. The place is packed, the people are into it. And the tax man keeps flashing these poster board signs up at you that just keep cracking you up. Frankie?
I'm here.
Okay.
I didn't know
Uh,
if there was more setup.
no, you've, I think we've got all the setup for you we need, man. I know what you're doing. But what are you doing now while the band's on break?
I am looking around for Ramon.
Okay. Make a perception plus alertness roll. Do
Oh,
you have a dot?
that's
Do you have a dot in awareness?
awareness?
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay.
But
Just roll perception plus alertness.
alertness is 4. Difficulty 6?
Yep.
4 successes with 2
Ooh.
10s.
Well, by golly, you are looking for Ramon and you find him right away. He is on the balcony in the VIP booth overlooking the stage. He does not appear to be displeased.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to him,
Okay.
and for the sake of brevity, I let him know what happened at Kyle's shop.
Okay.
But in my version, I looked like Rambo instead of walking away looking the way I looked.
Dude, you walked away. You pretty well look like Rambo. I mean, seriously, you got nose to claw with a werewolf and lived. You are in good stead.
Yeah.
I mean, you tell him what happened, and you give him your version. And he looks at you and raises an eyebrow, and he says, "Okay, tell me what really happened." Do you tell him what really happened, or do you stick with your original version?
I mean, for the most part, everything I told him was truthful, other than like me walking away nearly in a torpor.
Well, I mean, it's not like you almost got ripped in half or anything. I mean, oh wait.
But I'm like, okay, so I had to take a couple days off. That's why I wasn't here. hopefully my stand-in didn't play too bad, but we walked away. But do you have any advice in case, so because it seems like no matter where I go, trouble follows. It's not like I bring it with me, as you well know. And so uh any advice on how to, maybe a little more oomph next time I find myself in that situation?
Sure. You're faster than your friends, right? Run.
Oh, run.
He looks you dead in the eye and he says it and he just drops it there. And he waits and he watches. And then he smirks and he
Run.
says, "No, no, man, I'm kidding. You can't turn your back on your crowd. I get it. You've got a crew and you've got their respect and you got to keep it."
Yeah, respect.
No,
That's what I've
si- si- okay. First of all, kid, if they don't respect you after what you did, then you're running with the wrong crowd. But second, if it really comes down to it and you don't have a choice, you've got to fight a lupine. What you did sounds like the way to go. That's hit him as fast as you can, hit him as hard as you can, and hit him until they don't stand up no more. If running away is not an option, that's what you got.
got.
Uh,
Quick
I've, I've
question.
always heard silver bullets work, but coming by them's hard.
Right. So that
Yeah,
was
go
gonna
ahead.
be my question, right? So uh until, 3 days ago, I didn't believe these things existed. So I was wondering if the silver thing was true, but you already answered that.
Yeah, that's what I've always heard. Honestly, I've never had the necessary ammunition budget to have a stockpile of silver bullets on me when I ran into one. So
Guns. Ah, not big on guns myself, so maybe I can get,
honestly, there's a problem with hauling firearms around, man. You get into a situation and you start shooting and all of a sudden you've got a whole nother mess. Not only are you dealing with werewolves, but you've got the authorities now involved. The cops are coming. There's sirens. You know, noise makes people look. You start shooting, people start looking. You get people looking, now you've got witnesses, then you got a bigger mess to clean up. I
right, which
mean,
is like, so if I theoretically plated my blades.
yeah, yeah, you can theoretically, again for values of, you know, maybe
Or some
I don't know.
inlays. Would inlays be enough? I mean, it's just got to touch the blood, right?
I really don't know. I mean, that's again not something I've had experience with.
So
Um,
another way I'm better than you. So we got music, and now at least one of
okay,
us
no,
knows
no,
not
no,
to
no,
run
no.
from a vampire.
Hey, punk. Don't you start with me. Music? No, you ain't got that.
Oh, I've got that.
No, no, no. I don't think
I
so.
challenge you to a guitar off right now. If you say no, you're a bitch, and we'll leave it
Don't
at
be
that.
pussy. Don't be
If I
pussy.
sh- if I show you up in front of your fans,
Risk
you're
I'm willing to
fired.
take.
Ooh.
If I show you up in
Ooh.
front of your fans, you're fired.
Ramon, buddy, I raised the profits in here 25%. You think I need you?
You think I was worried about the profits on this place?
I get it. You're scared. I'm sorry that, I had to do. And I turn and I walk away and I leave it with
No,
you're
no.
fucking scared.
You make it
Come
back
on,
down to
I
the
want to do these performance rules.
you turn your back on him and you walk away. You get back down on the stage and you're setting up, getting ready to fire up your second set. and he comes walking out of the office with a guitar case.
Fuck
Oh
yeah.
shit.
Have you guys ever seen like the air guitar championships? That's what I'm picturing this as.
Oh my god.
We're going like 1980s movies, man. We're gonna battle off a
Yeah.
guitar.
So yeah, the guys in the band, they kind of look around. Vince is over on the keyboards, and he looks over at you, and he looks over at Ramon, who just big as life walks up on the stage and
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Please direct all your eyes to the stage. This is my boss and owner of the Red Note, Ramon. You all may very well know him. Um, I don't think he has it anymore. So, challenged him to a little battle of the guitars. You guys are going to be the judges. If I
Vince is at the
lose,
keys, and he just rips out a
Yep. And if I lose, Ramon, I will bow to your prowess. But if you lose, I get 50% ownership in the Red Note.
What?
I called him out on the
Ramon
stage.
Ramon looks at you and smiles. And he says, "Deal."
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Caleb is running for Ron and Noriko.
I've been planning this all week. That's why I was so excited for game night.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Ron like sits forward in his seat a little bit, like, "Oh shit, this got
Oh shit.
interesting."
Yeah, all right. So
Kind of forgets about that guy for a second.
And of course, age before beauty.
no.
LOL.
Let's lay out some ground rules here. If we're going to ask all of these good people to compare apples and apples instead of apples and oranges, the first rule is we got to both play the same song. Would you all say that that is a fair statement?
I
Play
get it.
Wonderwall.
The new Taxman, I will kill you where you stand.
That wasn't
Yeah. It wasn't. Mike, I told you guys sound alike to me. I'm sorry, I can't unhear it. I get it, the newer stuff, super technical. That arthritis has got to be getting to you. So yeah, I agree.
All right.
I'm gonna eat these fucking words. This is a classic Micah over describe that I'm doing right now.
All right.
You guys better
So
pick some good classic tunes though when you describe what songs you each are playing. Want to hear
all
some
right.
good ones now.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to agree that we have to play the same songs.
Nothing by the Ramones.
No, those guys are trash. He looks at you with a dead, just total deadpan face. He says, "Nah, those guys are trash. They're has-beens."
Or
No,
never was, is it depends on who you ask.
we're gonna each pick 2 songs, and then we're gonna let the crowd decide which 3 of those 4 we play. Deal?
Deal.
All right. As the challenger, you get to go first. You pick your 2 songs, and then I'll pick my 2.
Hotel California has a sick guitar solo. And Master of Puppets.
I was legitimately gonna suggest Master of Puppets.
Hmm.
Nothing in honor of Ozzy.
I was thinking of really hard songs to play. I'm a guitarist in real life.
And he grins at you, and you could just see the tips of his fangs gleaming just a little bit. He's not showing them, but you can see teeth.
Hotel California is kindred appropriate too. I like it.
It really is. And he says, Crazy Train.
There we go.
And China Grove.
Well, we put it to the crowd. You guys can be the crowd in this situation. Which two should we play?
I'm gonna pretend like Ron only knows one of those songs, and it's Hotel California, so he picks that song.
All right. So votes from the peanut gallery. All right. Let's do this as close to random as the dice will allow. Frankie, roll 1d10. I'm gonna roll one as well. Okay, I got a 3.
Ooh.
You got a 1. All right.
Got it out of the way.
And
Got
then
it out of the way.
roll one more.
2 in a row.
Oh,
That,
oh my
that
gosh,
can't
2 nat
possibly.
ones in a row.
So we're playing both of
Wow.
yours.
So we're playing both of Ramones plus Hotel California. So China
Dueling
Grove,
banjo style.
great, huh?
Do it dueling banjo style.
I'm cool with that.
Pretty
By the
much.
way, Crazy
That's-
Train's one of the most fun songs to play on guitar, so I have no problem in real life about this.
Yeah. So yeah, it's basically a cue up the band, just count in the drums and the bass, and jump into it. No vocals, pure guitar, and you're gonna play this. You're gonna play the same solo from the song, and the crowd will judge.
Hell yeah!
And the crowd will judge based on the this is going to be dexterity plus performance.
I feel like you did that just to rob me of a die, but okay. Because it's I get the justification, JD. That was a joke, by the way.
So don't you have dots in celerity?
I do. But I didn't want to open that door before we
Man,
started
you know
rolling.
Ramon got that shit too. Don't be tripping on that.
It's our clan trait.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean
saying you both
seriously.
got celerity. You both about to be fucking
Yeah,
drumming them
don't
strings
open
like we ain't
don't
never
open
seen
that
before.
can, man. I'm telling you, if you use celerity in this contest, he will too.
Fair enough.
Dude, this could be the most epic guitar duel
I
ever,
know.
man. I don't know. You might want to open that can.
Oh yeah, I
Do it.
am, because I'll get 8 dice, right? Or are we
Celerity
counting?
does not add to your dexterity. You may spend blood to improve your dexterity score.
Oh
And
yeah.
Josh actually pointed out a rule that we had overlooked. According to the specific text of the rules, you may spend blood to increase a physical attribute up to 6 for the scene.
Oh, well then of course I'm going to do that.
According to the rules, you may push it beyond 6, but you may only go. It only lasts for 3 turns after you stop spending blood. For the sake of simplicity, I am going to house rule that you may not go higher than 1 above your generational maximum, which is 5. So you may go to 6, and it lasts for the scene.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to spend the blood to do that.
Yeah, I figured you would. So
And
your
that's
dexterity is doubled. You go from 3 to 6, mark off the blood points.
okay. Leaves me
And
with
I am
10.
okay, and I am going to, for the sake of cinematic play, say that you may spend a blood point for celerity for each of the 3 songs that you are performing. This will activate celerity, your full celerity for the duration.
Okay.
So if you want to go ahead and mark off 3 more blood points, that's where
Done.
you're at the end of the contest.
Okay.
Hungry.
So
I'm okay with
yes,
that. This is my normal
yeah.
hunting grounds.
Oh, dude, this
Plus, I
is home.
gotta back this shit up. I talked a lot of
Oh
shit.
God, you have talked so much smack. So Challenger goes first. Hotel California was your choice. Go ahead, lay it out there. Give us a dexterity plus performance roll.
Okay, so 5
2,
successes.
3, 4,
And then
5
how does
successes.
celerity play in? Celerity?
You
Are
know,
those
this is, like I said, purely cinematic. There is no mechanical benefit for necessarily using celerity, other than the speed and evident skill involved in your playing.
so it doesn't count towards
Uh,
successes or anything?
you know, I think here's
Why
what we're
I'm
gonna do.
spending blood. That's a pretty
You're spending
precious.
blood for it. So here's what we're gonna do. For purposes of this contest, and it will don't ever ask me to do this outside something like this. This will never apply this way in combat. You spend blood to activate celerity, and it counts. Each dot of celerity works like potence as an automatic success on the dexterity roll.
Okay. I think that's fair for what the resource
So
is. So that would be 7
for the,
successes.
that is 7 successes. So you play through the Hotel California. You go through about a 1.5 minute long guitar solo, and you set the place on fire. People are going crazy. They've never heard you play this well.
Rico is blasting this live as well.
Huh?
Rico is broadcasting this live on Facebook or
Hell
whatever.
yeah.
Oh God, really?
Instagram.
All right. Ramon nods, applauds, and comes out with his guitar. Merrick, you've never seen this guitar out of its case. You don't know what it is. He comes up with it, and it is, of all the crazy things, it is a cheap, old as they get, Epiphone electric acoustic. It's a nothing. It's an off the shelf guitar.
Sure it is.
No, it is. It is a, off the shelf. It's maybe a
Charmed.
200.
It's
It's maybe a
hated.
200. It's maybe a $250 guitar. It's nothing. It's not a collector's item. But then he
Yeah,
goes to plug it in.
he's trying to make a
Then
statement with that.
he goes to plug it in, and when he goes to plug it in, he turns it around so you can see the back, and the back of the guitar is just covered in autographs. And he looks at you and he smiles. And then he begins to play. Oh, only 4 successes on
Fuck
11
yeah.
dice. Yeah, but with 4 successes on 11 dice, He has 8 successes because he's using
Yes,
celerity too.
Poor celerity is
Yeah.
1 generation above me. No wonder he told me to run. That's all he ever does.
Oh, just keep in mind it doesn't, the strength
All right.
of a
So,
doesn't depend on age.
then he finishes his take on Hotel California, and the room is just silent for a moment. The crowd, which is in large part made up of your loyal fans, they look back and forth between the two of you. And they just go crazy for him. But there's 2 more songs to play. Go ahead and make your roll. It's time for Crazy Train.
So 8 successes.
Yeah. He edged you out by 1 success.
No,
And you got
the
8.
second
Okay,
song?
you got 8 this time. Yeah. Very nice. 8 successes. Again, he applauds. Hey guys, 1 second.
Oh my god.
Clash of the Titans.
Oh yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 4.
Jesus.
And again, the difference in the 2 performances is just shocking. And he looks at you. He says, "I don't know, Merrick. That's 2."
Then it doesn't matter,
We could
so
do.
I'm just going to play my heart out.
All right. Give it
He's
to us.
already won 2 out of 3.
Yeah. Give it to us.
So 9. So
Ooh,
each time I get
9.
better, try.
You're getting better. Yeah.
Dude, this is such a battle. Oh my goodness. Let's see what he does.
For China Grove, I mean, he applauds. I mean, he looks at you as you play China Grove and the big guitar solo in there, and he is beaming with pride in you. And he steps up after you finish, and he looks over at the guys. He says, "All right, guys, I'm just going to do this as a solo. No drums, no bass."
And I win.
Yeah.
At least the last round. So I went off on a high note at least.
Yep. Because you notice something very distinctive. When he goes to play this song, he plays it without any accompaniment, no drums, no bass. He does it completely acoustic. He unplugs the guitar and plays into a microphone. No effects, no nothing fancy. It is all acoustic. And he does not use his celerity.
Oh, that's like disrespectful. Then
No.
he's like, I'm throwing
But
this.
No, I think he's
no,
trying to show that this song is like sentimental to him or something.
yeah. He plays this song with his eyes closed and this transcendental smile on his face. And when he is finished, he looks at you and he says, To the crowd, he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest version of this song I have ever heard played." Merrick, he takes his guitar off, spins it around. He has got autographs from every major rock act of the last 30 years on the back of this guitar. The autographs alone probably make this $250 guitar. The collection of autographs probably makes it worth $100,000 at least. And he says, "I'm keeping my bar fair and square by the terms of the bet you laid out, but I want you to have this."
What? Fucker.
He's gonna regret that decision when Merrick uses it to bash a werewolf's head in.
Possibly.
No.
But yeah,
I think for the first time this whole campaign, Merrick is speechless.
He looks at you and he holds out his hand to shake.
Ladies
You're
and
not as good.
gentlemen, Ramon. And I take his hand.
Yeah. He leans in close and he claps you on the back as he's shaking your hand and he says, "You're not as good as me yet. One of these days, I'm hoping you'll be better."
Aww.
Because that was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty
And
fun.
he pats you on the shoulder and he waves to the crowd and he leaves the stage. The crowd goes berserk. Bruce snaps the sticks together and launches into the drum solo that fires off one of the Asphalt Saints' signature tunes.
Go right back to playing. And
Yeah, man.
You guys can have your own scenes now. Sorry that took so long, but I've been thinking about that all week.
That was awesome. I liked it. I enjoyed
I
it.
would like everyone except Merrick to please roll perception plus alertness.
Any dots of awareness bonus?
If you have dots in awareness, you may add it to the roll.
You say wits plus alertness?
Perception.
Perception plus alertness?
Wow. Wow.
Oh, hang on. I rolled D6 and not D10.
Oh no. Well, that explains why the 6 was the highest roll you got.
Yep.
Okay, Noriko's got 4. That's a good roll. Ron's got 2. That's not terrible. Ooh. Kyle's got 1. Caleb has... Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. Very nice. And Jasper's in it with 2. All right. So yeah. All of you are at least moderately successful. Awkward. During this next set from the band, each of you get that strange feeling that Ron had a little bit ago. A feeling of somebody walking over your grave, maybe. A sense that something is wrong. Noriko, with 4 successes, you see a face in the crowd that looks very familiar, but you can't quite place him. Just a man.
What are they dressed like? Appearance.
Well,
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. He is about 6 feet tall. He has close-cut blonde hair. He is dressed in a black trench coat. Can't really see what he has on under it. The thing that stands out to you, though, he has a very almost hawkish kind of profile. Sharp cheekbones, narrow chin, pronounced nose. But with your 4 successes, the thing that truly stands out to you, he turns and you get a good look at the left side of his face. The left side of his face, along his neck, his ear, down to the collar of his coat, his left side is covered in burn scars.
Well, he looks familiar, though.
He looks familiar, but you can't quite place
How
him.
does he smell? How far away is he?
Oh, dude, you are in the middle of a crowd of probably 600 people. There is no way you could pick out his odor, even if you were using Auspex, which it would be poorly advised in the middle of a rock concert.
Right.
Yeah, he is across the room. There's no way for you to pick up that information.
Is my ability, I have concentration as a merit that allows me to concentrate in like this specific kind of situation.
Okay.
Would that help me at all to reveal or hint further?
Negating the penalties of a noisy or crowded environment is one thing. Picking up a human's body odor from across the room is beyond the scope of your senses.
No, I wasn't specifically saying that it would attribute to that, but does the concentration allow me to pull anything further about recognition?
No.
Okay.
Trying to figure out where you recognize him from is going to be something that comes along here in a moment.
What is his proximity to me? Can I start like trying to weave my way over there?
He is across the room on the other side of the crowd from where you are.
Don't forget that you recognizing him is happening simultaneously as this like dread is happening to you. That might change the context of how you're thinking.
It might.
So I'm feeling a dread as well?
Yes. Each of you are feeling this. If you have any successes on the roll at all, you have that sense of dread. You have identified the source. I'm assuming that you are with the group. If you wish to be elsewhere, then that's fine.
We have like a table that we're hanging at, or like a group that we're, or an area we're
However,
occupying.
Give me a moment. Caleb, with 6 successes on this roll, not only do you see and pick out this guy who seems eerily familiar, because you were rolling not just alertness but awareness as well, you gain one additional clue to his possible identity that Noriko does not.
I also had awareness in my roll.
Oh, did you? Okay. That's fine. But again, Josh had 2 more successes on the roll than you did and gains additional information because of it.
Cool.
You pick up something that Noriko did not, and the others have not. And you know it's a phantom sensation. There's no way that that's real. But you get when you look at this person and you see the burn scars on the left side of their face, you get a phantom impression of the smell of burning fur.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yep. Yeah, Caleb's going for, who's the best fighter who's not Merrick? Fuck, that's probably Ron.
That's so cute.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah?
Love that unbridled optimism, Josh. Don't ever change, son.
It's that or except, okay, guess I'll die.
Well, I mean, you are at a table with Kyle and Jasper.
Oh, right. Gangrel. Right!
Yeah, but Kyle's a hippie pussy, so
Sure he is.
apparently.
Apparently.
Keep telling
All
yourself
right.
that.
But we love him
With an
anyway.
Uzi.
Yeah, this is not the place for an Uzi.
Yeah, no,
No,
if
no,
he's
not
at the
here. I'm
table
just
with them,
saying.
he's gonna like
But
be like,
okay, so
I think
the
an old
five
friend. Sorry, I'll let you
oh
keep
go
going.
ahead. So the five of you are gathered around the table, and all of you notice this guy.
Hmm.
So, Josh, go ahead. You were saying?
Um, Bernskar, I think he was at the shop. I think he's the guy I threw the alcohol at.
Hmm.
He says this very low. Because he's not sure if these motherfuckers, Auspix lets them get around the loud noise thing.
No, that's a good question. I wish you knew.
Not enough
But
to
you are
make it click for us.
You're the devil, Dave. You know that?
yes, yes, I do. But yeah, there are between 500 and 600 ordinary humans in this bar.
Yeah.
There are at least 7 vampires. And if your suspicion is correct, at least 1 werewolf.
Fucking lupines.
And then the situation changes. The band finishes its second set. The crowd on the floor thins a bit as people push to the bar or the restrooms. And Josh, the absolute last thing that Caleb would ever expect to happen happens.
Eric has a good idea.
Two, two familiar people walk through the door of the club, arm in arm, dressed for the scene. Black leather jackets, spikes, boots, chains, piercings. On the right, as they walk in the door, Booth. And on the left, with one hand delicately on his elbow, Karina.
Rita? Oh, shit.
Your sire and Merrick's nemesis walk into the Red Note together, arm in arm.
Hmm.
Huh.
What
Where-
do you do?
Where's the nearest exit?
There is a fire door with a push bar on it labeled "Do not open. Alarm will sound." Approximately 20 feet to your left.
I think Caleb will, like, try to quietly turn everyone's attention to those two. This place has officially reached a 2-digit number of kindred. Wait, no, not 9 isn't 2-digit. So good at counting.
You know, it's a good thing you're not a math professor. That's all I'm saying.
We're about to hit a 2-digit number of kindred, and seriously,
Well,
I
who
think
else do you
half the
expect to show
vamps
up?
in this fucking city are here. I don't know, but why is my sire here?
Yeah,
Relax. Don't let her see that she's getting to you, man.
but the thing that has you really freaked out more than anything, Caleb, Her hair, which is, traditionally always pulled back in a nice, neat ponytail. Her hair is gelled up into a mohawk, and the sides of her head have been shaved. You you had to look twice to even recognize her.
He would walk in after the greatest guitar duel of all time, but whatever. This fucking asshole, I swear to God.
So you know them. Are we in danger with them being here, or?
I don't know. I
You're
don't know what
not.
Booth's planning. Booth and Booth and Merrick have a history, and they're trying to bury the hatchet. Though admittedly, Merrick is trying to bury the hatchet in Booth's skull, but
Yes.
here nor there.
I love the
That's my
dialogue in this
sire.
game.
I honestly am willing to give up one of my experience points at the end of this session to Caleb for that line. That was amazing.
That will not be necessary. I'll take care of Josh when we get there. Still, good line.
And that's my
All right.
sire. She's the only other Tremere in the city. She is one of the most austere women I have ever met. She's brilliant and extremely dangerous, and I don't know what she's doing with Booth. And yeah, also I'm a little concerned because she rarely leaves Maximilian in the chantry.
Hey, you did it!
I am so proud. He said the name and he got it right this time. Ah.
So
And then
now, now
the two of them see you all and begin walking toward you.
Caleb looks
Ron is going
fucking
to place his
terrified.
hand firmly on Caleb's thigh just in case he decides he's going to try to stand up. And out of the side of his mouth, he's like, "Don't fucking move. This is the time to show her, man."
Ron is reading this room all wrong.
Yes, Will?
I didn't see anything.
Jasper will
Okay.
sit there, just staring them down as they walk over, fake drinking his beer.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys stay at the table as these other two kindred approach.
Can we say
It
I've joined
is
the table since we're at the break?
Yeah, you're at the break. You come out from backstage and head for the table. You've got eyes on the group and you realize they're all looking at the same place in the room. You follow their gaze, and sure enough, there's Booth and some blonde chick that looks kind of familiar, but you can't quite place her because, you've met Karina once, and she totally did not look like this then. But yeah, Booth is in the club with a date. And
So
he.
it's
Hmm?
sorry. I was just gonna say at this point, Ron would stand and kind of pull Caleb up by the shoulder with him. Say, "All right, greet her."
Yeah, once they're within greeting distance, which
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yes.
guessing in this fucking crowd is approximately like 3 meters.
Like at the table,
Oh
yeah, they're pretty
shit!
much gonna be
Arms.
at the
How about
table.
arm's length? Yeah. Any
Yeah.
further than that, and in a crowd like this, no words will be heard. But yeah, they get over to the table, and you stand and say hello. By all means, you take it from here, sir.
Karina. He just like smiles like she's an old friend. It's so good to see you. I wouldn't have expected you to come to something like this. Just trying to plaster a smile on his face.
Well, I must confess, I would have never expected a stuffy academic like yourself to come out and slum it with the regular people. So, I suppose we're both surprised a bit.
Slum it. Slum it. That's my
I'd
best
call it
fucking
that
friend.
too, Merrick.
This is my. Oh, well, fuck you guys then.
Just saying.
If Merrick actually says that, Caleb will like put a hand. Merrick, she didn't mean it that way. She just means this isn't my normal crowd.
Indeed. But Merrick, when you make your presence known by speaking, Booth turns to you and surprises the ever living hell out of you. He sticks a hand out to you, and he has got this absolutely beatific smile on his face. He just looks freaking thrilled to see you.
So this is like one of those moments where like Merrick takes his hand and then pulls and rips off his arm and then slaps him across the face with it, but then wakes up from the daydream and he reaches out and I try to plaster, a similar smile on my face, but it's not real. And I take his hand.
Make a perception plus empathy roll.
Man, I don't have any dots in empathy.
Make a perception roll. Fuck you.
You have no dots?
No.
This is Merrick we're talking about. Of course not.
Botch.
It is too.
Sweet baby Jesus, what do
What
I
do
do
I
now?
need to look
God
out
damn it.
for when everybody's looking at me, Caleb?
Oh, yeah,
Hey Merrick,
yeah.
did you know? Hey Merrick, did
Merrick,
you know there's a lupine in the club?
Nope.
hey, Merrick. This is the most shit-eating, smug, self-righteous grin you have ever seen on anybody's face. And if it weren't for all these people around, you would have a hard time keeping yourself from beating it off of him.
Oh, I didn't need to roll for
Whoa.
that. I already felt that.
Yeah, but the botch confirms it. And Booth looks at you with this huge smile on his face. And he says to you, Merrick, I am sorry that I was not here to see it in person, but I saw the live stream of your duel with Ramon. And I just want to say, oh my God, I knew you had it in you. That was amazing.
You don't have to patronize me, Booth. You can tell me how you really feel, but
Yeah, for the rest of you at the table, yeah, every word the guy said was completely sincere. He
yeah,
means it. Yeah, but yeah, Merrick ain't
not with a
picking it up.
botch.
Yeah, no, not even close. He looks a little flabbergasted. He's like, "No, seriously." And Noriko, I want to thank you. I follow you on Instagram. I saw your stream, and that's why we're here.
Oh, look at them. She bows.
He returns the bow. He does not bow quite as deep to you as you do to him.
hmm
And Karina looks at you, Caleb, and answers the question that you hadn't exactly asked. She says, "Well, I may have enjoyed a bit of the alternative scene when it was popular. Um, it's been a little while, but Booth said there was something going on tonight that was worth seeing, so I got myself together." And she looks over. She looks at you, Merrick, and offers her hand. Merrick.
Yeah, I'm
And
here.
she leans in close and she whispers in your ear, I too saw the stream. You did your sire proud tonight. I have known him since he came to Denver. And that guitar that he gave you, that was his most prized possession. I am very impressed, and I think he was too.
Yes. Real shame I'm gonna kill him someday, but it was a really nice auction.
Oh my god.
You don't get a jackpot of 10 trillion.
I did hit a
I
jackpot
do.
of 10 trillion
I
coins.
I did like the sincerity in which he said that. Like, it's a shame I'm gonna kill him
Yeah.
someday.
Yeah, the total deadpan sincerity. Yep. That's but that's Merrick for us. We've come to expect nothing less.
So, the wait, I mean, so you enjoyed the alternative scene, so rebellion and all that stuff. It's fun, right? So why'd you kick my boy out? Not that I mean, having a roommate is great, but you really hurt his feelings. You know that?
Caleb turns to look at Merrick, and if his eyes could turn into fucking stop signs, they would right now. Like,
She looks
like
at you, Merrick, and she actually leans forward and she gives you a kiss on the cheek. And she says, "Oh, bless your heart."
oh my god.
And she looks back at Caleb and then she looks back at you and she answers your question. She's like, obviously, I threw him out so he would finally learn something instead of expect to be spoon-fed.
Your
His
boy
his
stood up
personal
to
his personal development has increased fivefold
you're welcome. I mean,
because he is having to challenge himself to continue his education. And she turns and she looks at you, Caleb, and she says, I couldn't be prouder.
Okay.
aw,
And she
Caleb looks like he
smiles.
might cry at that.
don't do that. You'll lose some bidet.
Yeah.
And but she looks at you, Caleb, and she says, I'm glad I ran into you here. It does let me issue the following invitation. I do not wish for you to return to as a resident. However, if at any point you need to use the Chantry's library, you may do so. But please call and make an appointment.
Uh,
You know, that's an open
yes,
door.
yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
We are in the club. You do not have to call me ma'am.
Can I see the library?
She turns and looks at you and just throws her head back and laughs. And it is a beautiful sound. And you know that she is laughing at you like you have just said the stupidest thing on the planet.
Merrick doesn't get it because he's got no empathy, so he starts laughing too. Like, oh yeah, yeah, totally hilarious.
So, Kyle, you're awfully quiet. I get the sense that you're the only guy at the table who still has it in mind that Caleb announced to the table that there's a werewolf in the room.
Oh, Merrick didn't hear that part.
I know Merrick didn't, but everybody else was made aware. Caleb told everybody, hey guys, that guy over there with the burn scars, yeah, he's a werewolf. I think that's the guy that was at the pot shop. Everybody else is worried about Booth and Karina. Kyle has his eye on survival. He knows where the werewolf is. So let's actually prove that. Eric, would you please roll your perception plus alertness?
I've tried to
You're-
talk like 5 times and keep
Oh
getting
shit!
talked over.
I didn't
So
hear you, buddy. I'm sorry.
I
I
did not
know
hear you at
exactly.
all.
So, because you're busy talking, that's okay. I'm not mad. So you want a what?
Perception alertness. Your
Perception.
difficulty here is 5. Once you acquired your target, you have had your eyes on him continuously.
That would
2
be 2
successes.
successes.
All right. So yeah, you have got eyes on this dude. Whatever it is about him that Caleb saw, you're not seeing. He's just some weird, creepy looking dude. He's, it is, late summer in Denver, Colorado, and he's in a punk club with his buzzed blonde hair and his burn scars and a trench coat. I mean, it's 11:30, quarter to 12, in the PM. It's still 80 something degrees outside, and he's wearing a full length trench coat, which is a little fishy to say the least. But whatever it is that clued Caleb in, you're not picking up on it.
So since I've been clued in that there are senior vampires in our presence,
Uh huh.
I'm going to say, are we going to kill the werewolf or what? Also, there's a
Um.
gargoyle on the roof.
Okay.
I tried to say that a long time ago.
Kyle gets another glare.
What?
We don't say words like werewolf in public.
No one's paying attention. They're all drunk or high.
Masquerade's kind of a big deal still. You know, the whole in times and Inquisition thing.
I'm getting
If
tired of
we're
this bullshit.
if we're about to they're here, then yeah, we might not live long enough for a breach to matter. Ranger Rick.
Yes, Mark. What can I do for you?
I love that you call me Mark. Is your tool still outside?
I I rode here with Kyle.
It's
It's in
in
my
the
Jeep.
trunk.
Oh,
Oh,
did you
okay,
put
never
you
mind.
put it in the trunk? Oh, it's
Mine's
in
in
my
the
Jeep.
trunk.
You got it?
My sure. Mine's in the trunk.
So, do we think that they're waiting for this place to clear out? Is that the guess? Do werewolves care if they're seen? This is me asking the storyteller.
Have you pointed the lupine out yet, or?
Yeah, Josh pointed him
Oh,
out.
yeah, and I've got a deadlock on him.
What's he
not-
what's he doing? What's he currently doing right now?
Yeah, what
He
is
is
he doing?
walking through the club. He has
Towards us?
nope. He is, if anything, it's almost like he is studiously ignoring you.
Like on purpose?
Well, yeah, like on purpose.
Can I make
Yeah.
some kind of roll to see if there's anybody else in the crowd that maybe he's making eye contact with from time to time, like checking in non-verbally?
Yeah, by all means.
Right.
Let's call that a perception plus alertness roll.
Okay.
Difficulty is going to be a little higher because you're trying to figure out where he's looking. Let's see what you got.
So 7?
Yeah, we'll call it a 7.
Could I lower that back to a 6 negotiating with you real quick? If I say I'm also looking for somebody who's trying not to kind of stand out, right? Because they're not acting like everybody else here.
No.
Okay. Fuck, it's only 4 dice, guys.
All right.
One
all right.
success.
You got one success. As near as you can tell, he appears to be alone.
Okay.
But the discussion of, hey, are we gonna kill the werewolf? What are we gonna do? And there's a gargoyle outside. Karina steps around the table to you Kyle, and puts a conciliatory hand on your shoulder, and she says, "Don't worry. Well, Maximilian is here with me." Uh,
So the gargoyle
but
is Max.
indeed,
Maximilian.
not to be not Max.
And when we go to his house, we're at Maxie's pad, guys.
Fuck you.
Wow.
You hit Eric in the gut with that one, bro.
Oh my god.
Just wondering how
Oh,
far
fuck.
away from Merrick he needs to be when he says that joke. He's thinking at least 3 arm lengths, maybe 5.
Oh gosh, no, it's fine. Karina actually, you said that out loud, Merrick?
Of course he did.
Of course he did. Karina actually smiles. She looks at Merrick and smiles, and she says, "You know, Booth, it's probably for the best that Ramon beat you to that one." And she just laughs. And then she looks down
Oh,
at you. And then she looks down at you, Kyle, and she says, "And as for any furry visitors, well, it would be rude not to reward his curiosity in some way, but perhaps not in front of all of these people. What do you think?"
Should we lure him out?
Well, I suppose that's one choice, although that does leave you wondering if he's the one luring you somewhere.
there were 2 last time, remember?
I mean, I've got an idea. And I smile
I
wide looking at Caleb.
Oh
I have an
gosh.
idea who the other might be.
Um, Caleb just looks back like he's bracing to. He looks like a man facing the firing squad.
Merrick kind of
Meanwhile,
nudges towards a pillar near him where there's a fire alarm to pull. He looks at it, looks at
Kar-
Caleb, then looks at it.
Karina looks down at Kyle and says, "You think you know who the other one is? Do tell."
I had an interview with a man earlier,
Yes?
a man named Miles Stevenson, and our interview went quite well, and he dismissed himself. Also, interestingly enough, because as you remember I rolled, I did notice he didn't eat or drink anything. I saw him a little bit before I entered the club.
He didn't eat anything.
Or drink.
Hmm.
Interesting.
And he seemed to
Hmm.
be intimately knowledgeable about my goings on.
Oh, that is most concerning. Most concerning indeed. Although it's not strong evidence that he would be lupine. I would advise you to be very careful in your dealings with this Stevenson. But I do have an idea. Mr. Booth, would you be so good as to escort me back to our car? I need to pick up something that I left in the car.
So,
Booth
so
looks at
does
her.
Jasper.
Yeah, what a
Really?
coincidence.
So does Kyle.
Merrick,
Uh-huh.
where are your hatchets?
They are always in holsters under my vest.
give me one of them, and I need to go up to. Do you think Ramon will
Whoa,
let me up
you
into
are
his
just
office?
asking for a date with Bernadette and Nikki? Like,
If I promise you, you'll like what I do.
be a good promise.
I'll also need to go and ask to borrow Ramon's private space.
He's upstairs. He's probably crying.
Actually, you don't see him. He's not in his booth.
Hmm.
You know what? I practically own the place. I give you permission.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
He takes the hatchet holster and all.
Okay. So you take the hatchet in its holster, and you head upstairs to the office.
Yep. I'm just
I am
gonna do a little bit of prep, just in case.
I am afraid. Why am I afraid?
Because
Ah.
you remember what ritual I picked up?
Oh, that. Sure, no problem. Dear God, he's going to break the masquerade in front of his sire. Ah. Okay, so it's, I suppose, time to do the thing.
Uh, let me double
So,
check if. Let me double check something. I may have just remembered a detail that's a horrible plan.
oh, it's a horrible plan, all right.
Did, did I ask for input?
Fuck
Oh,
yeah, you are learning so well.
oh,
Yep,
oh,
Karina
oh,
is
I
very
found the
proud of
reason
you.
I shouldn't.
Oh, what's that?
The last sentence right before system.
Go ahead and read it aloud for the class, won't you, please?
While this ritual is in effect, the weapon flickers with an unholy greenish flame. Maybe we don't use that one.
I'm so
Maybe
fucking glad.
not. I mean, it's a wonderful ritual, and I wouldn't deprive you the opportunity to show off. But your sire might be less than impressed if you did so in front of all of these people gathered here.
Well, that's
Yeah.
easily solved.
Half of them
And
are
I'm
choking on
assuming
acid.
I can't just keep it in its holster until we don't have an audience.
Well, I mean, you can.
I feel like that just burns the holster.
Well, perhaps.
Okay.
Can we time this? So Jasper, Kyle, and Karina are going out to get their tools. You're going upstairs with my hatchet. It would, I mean, if Caleb could inform me of what he's doing, then I'm totally willing to pull the fire alarm and clearing everybody out of here.
I love the idea. I think it's great, and I think you should do it.
I think we should maybe check what Karina and Booth are planning.
That sounded like they were going to get weapons, or they're going to leave us here with a lupine and, do the Camarilla
Okay,
thing where you go and hide in a tower.
fair enough. Okay. Caleb will say, "You can't use this. I can make it hurt werewolves, but you can't use it while mortals could see."
How long do you need?
5 minutes. I think.
4.5, I pull
Just
the
10,
alarm.
technically.
Is it 10?
Yes.
9.5, I
10.
pull the alarm.
Okay.
Oh, we were warned Ron and them that shit's about to.
Yeah. If
Is that
anybody's
long
got
enough?
anything you want to do,
Is
You
that
got
long?
10 minutes.
Is that long enough for us to get out and back in?
oh, 100%, plenty of time.
Yeah.
Merrick, I would like to remind you, sir, that you are currently sitting at 7 blood points.
I know.
Okay.
But if I've got 10 minutes, can I try and feed before I do this?
It's gonna be awful slapdash about it, but yeah, you can try. I mean, you've got your fan base right here in the room. It shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing to roll whatever you want me to roll to try and do it. I mean, but I've got, presence, so I can awe.
Yeah, you let's go ahead and have you make a do you have dots in herd?
I don't. We had this discussion
You
before.
Yeah, that's right. You have fame, not herd.
Yep.
Okay. Make for me a charisma plus performance check. Let's see how you do. Difficulty here is only going to be 5 because you are using presence to pull somebody's attention to you. You have 1 success. No.
No,
Okay,
4.
there we go. There's the roll. 4 successes. Very good. In that case, you are able to find a impressed young lady who has been here for the evening. There may be a little more blood in her alcohol content than officers of the law would appreciate if were she driving, but she is amenable to your attention.
I would like to have your opinion on taking her into a bathroom, draining her dry, and hiding her in the stall.
Draining her dry?
Jesus, Merrick. Going
Tell
full
me what.
nursing student.
My life means more to me than the goddamn woman does. And I know how much it hurt last time. Merrick is actually scared.
She was a single
Okay.
mom.
What is your humanity, sir?
My
Not a
humanity
lot.
is currently 6.
That's what I thought. Okay. Premeditated murder, which is what this is,
Yeah, I
will
figured I
call
would
for
take
it.
it. Yep, like humanity.
Will call for a conscience roll.
So that is 3 dots.
Hmm.
Does everyone have more conscience than Caleb?
Just about. So go ahead and make that roll, sir.
2 successes.
You have 1 success, difficulty 8 for this.
Ah,
But 1 success is enough. Uh, the idea of killing this woman in this way does upset you a
yeah,
bit,
it does. But Merrick's actually scared.
but you are concerned, and right to be so. The plan that you are about to put in place could mean the end of someone's life.
Poor single mom going to nursing school.
Everybody else, how are you spending the 9.5 minutes before Merrick pulls the alarm?
How many do I
Oh,
gain
I have
back
a
from that?
Sir, you are full up.
I'll go out
And
to the.
and technically speaking, you can get to full up without quite killing her.
Oh, okay. Well, then I wasted everybody's
Without
time. Sorry.
quite. No, you're absolutely right. It's entirely possible she will die. Having taken 6 blood points from her, which is enough to fill you up, that does
Possible.
that does necessarily require hospitalization and puts her, gosh, 3 health levels down.
Okay.
So she's lost a lot of blood. Like half of the blood in her body is now in
If I got
yours.
any left and I live through this, I'll pay her back.
I don't think we can put blood back. I don't think that's how it works. Well, technically, there's a way, but
Well, there's a couple of ways, but they
Merrick's
generally
blood
require
bank in
this.
this.
Yeah, right. All right, so you leave this woman unconscious in the bathroom. You think maybe she'll survive. Kyle,
Right. So
Jasper, the two of you are going out to the car to retrieve weapons.
Yes.
The
Yep.
weapons in question are a long rifle and an Uzi submachine gun.
Correct.
How
Yeah.
are you getting them back into the club?
Well, I'm a hippie, man. So I got like a messenger bag.
A
Just
drug rug.
shoving it in my bag.
Yeah, drug rug.
Okay, the Uzi will fit in your bag. Jasper's rifle will not.
I think. Well, I think I said that I left the rifle in my Jeep. So if he has a tire iron in his car, I'll take it and kind of try to. If it's one
Okay.
of those long curved ones, I'll
Okay,
try to
yeah,
stick it like in my pants to sneak it inside.
Yeah, you can do that.
Well, it's
You're a
Ron's
park
car.
That a
ranger. You're
tire
telling me
iron?
you
Are you
don't
happy
carry
to
a
see
knife?
me?
I was coming to a concert. I didn't have a knife on me. Probably
Exactly.
like Probably had like a pocket knife, but nothing that's gonna do anything.
Yeah. Likely not. That's fine. So yeah, tire iron it is. Fair enough. All right. So the two of you are as armed up as you are likely to get. Noriko, what are you doing to prepare for the coming confrontation?
That's a good question. How much time has transpired since the announcement that that is a werewolf? In fact,
Okay, that happened quite a few minutes ago.
Mhm.
When the plan was settled on, Caleb's going to go do this thing. He needs 10 minutes. Merrick's going to pull the
Yeah.
fire alarm. You've got 10 minutes to prepare.
That's
If
kind
you
of our
wanted to do
countdown. We
anything
gotta do
before
something
that,
we can
you
squeeze
needed
into
to
the
speak
10
up.
minutes.
What is
Yeah.
the actual plan though? When the alarm is pulled,
It's
what
to
is our
clear the club out
intention?
so we can engage a lupine without people in here.
Yeah, whether he wants to talk or fight, at least we're not going to have eyes on the masquerade.
Yeah. Um. Well, I think I would gradually shut down the live cast here, and
Okay. Well, you're
um,
probably on break from it anyway since the show is on pause.
yeah, and then I don't know. I'd probably look to the group and say, listen, I'm not really made to fight lupines, so I'm going to be hidden in the shadows here, and if I can help in some way, I will. But don't expect too much from me.
I'd head up to one of the private rooms if that's the case. You might have better luck hiding out there.
But I still want to keep an eye on you guys, though, in case you need help.
Okay.
Well,
So,
do the best you can do.
Yeah, get up on the balcony. Having a height
well,
advantage
Yeah,
would
there you go.
always be good.
having the height advantage might be a good choice.
Mhm.
The other good option, if you're looking for a good place to stay out of sight but still be close enough to help if something came up, would be to hide behind the bar.
Okay.
So, up
Plenty of
to you
booze
which
you
way you
can
go
light
with
up
that.
there. I mean, we'll have to roll, but there's spirits there.
Yeah, true story. All
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
if
right.
you
keep that.
take one Noriko and Ron will take the other. You could take the balcony or bar and Ron will go with the other one.
Well, I'll definitely go to the bar if I go.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
Need
Ron will go up to the
some
balcony.
potential offense anyway, or defense. But I'm ready to
Would it
go.
be
I
fair
guess.
to say that Ron has his service pistol concealed?
Oh, 100%.
Perfect.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, then I'll definitely go up to the balcony.
I mean, you have the advantage of a badge to go with it. You can carry yours pretty
Yeah.
much anywhere.
I figured I just, gotta double check and make sure.
No, that's just fine.
Mhm.
So,
Hell yeah.
Caleb, let's circle back to you. You hurry upstairs with Merrick's axe and knock gently on the office door before letting yourself in.
Yep.
And you find Ramon sitting at his desk replaying the video of the dueling guitars. And he is just sitting there, just beaming. And he looks up and says, "Taxman, what's up?"
Lupine in the club. We're getting ready. There might be a throwdown.
Okay. Tell you what. What's the plan? Why are you up here? You explain quickly the plan, and
Yeah,
he's like,
he's gonna wugga wugga magic bullshit one of his hatchets.
okay, seems reasonable. Um, hmm. Wooga wooga magic bullshit is good. Wooga wooga magic bullshit is great. The part where you pull the fire alarm, though, or somebody pulls the fire alarm to clear the mortals out, what's to stop the werewolf from turning and leaving with the humans?
Then we win either way.
Yeah, that.
Then we win either way. Got it. Okay, that's fair.
If we don't gotta throw down, we don't gotta throw
Yeah,
down.
exactly.
And oh darn, I guess I did the ritual for nothing.
And
But
Ramon looks at you though, and he's kind of looks a little thoughtful. And he says, "Before you start your wooga wooga trabir crap, step out on the balcony with me."
he steps out on the balcony with him.
Point your guy out to me that you're concerned about.
Caleb gestures with his chin. That guy. Looks like he got hit with the ugly stick while it was on fire.
Oh, I see. That's
Uh,
unfortunate.
yeah, it'll be extra unfortunate if he realizes who's responsible for it.
Okay.
Unfortunate for
And
me, that is.
Ramon pats you on the shoulder, and he says, "Well, you go on in and use the office. Try not to tear nothing up. And I'll do what I can to make sure that your new friend doesn't wander out with the crowd."
Fair warning, Karina and Booth are also aware. They're around. Just be ready.
Noted. Good to know.
Okay. Okay.
And so he steps up to the balcony rail and locks his eyes on the lupine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn it! He better not show me up in this too.
No, not at all. He stays on the balcony. He's got no intention of going fisticuffs with a werewolf. Are you kidding? That's your business. But the 9.5, 10 minutes of time needed elapse.
So there was something else I was going to ask.
Mhm.
We're about to have the plan off. I didn't want to interrupt the people. Could I have also spent some of my newfound blood to boost my strength?
Yeah, you can absolutely jump your strength, your dexterity, your stamina, whatever you want to do. Same goes for anybody. If everybody's here with a full tank tonight. If anybody wants to spend blood to boost attributes, now is the time. You have the opportunity to put this plan in motion before the fight kicks off. Anything you spend in this way will last throughout the scene.
Remind me then, you can spend blood to increase attributes only, or can you increase anything?
Strength, dexterity, and stamina only.
Okay. Which one of those goes into firearms?
Dexterity.
Dex.
Okay.
So
And
you
is it
can
like a one for one? Spend a blood, get one
one
increase,
for
spend two
one.
blood, get two increase? Okay.
Yep. And you may increase that statistic to a maximum of 6.
I'm gonna increase my stamina by 3.
I boosted my strength
Okay.
and my stamina. I spent 4 blood.
I will point out to both of you, increasing stamina in a fight against a werewolf is not going to serve you super well. A werewolf's attacks do aggravated damage, and you cannot soak that with stamina. Fortitude
Well, then
only
I
to
won't
resist
spend
the
it.
Oh,
injury.
okay.
Dexterity is
Make
how
that
you
dexterity.
avoid the damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
So-
gonna say
I'll
I'd
go
like to
for
burn
dexterity.
4 blood for dexterity to increase it to 6 total.
Okay.
Me too. 4. I'm gonna go 4 as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go down to 10 blood points available now because my dexterity was already boosted, so I'm gonna boost my strength up to 6.
Okay. Your dexterity expenditure from earlier, that has been over an hour ago. That scene is over. This
Ah,
fight will require an additional expenditure.
okay. There we go.
So
I'm
your
also gonna.
your
Alright.
donor passed out in the bathroom, made up for the fact that you exhausted yourself, but those points that you spent to try to show Ramon up are gone. All right.
Alright.
I'm also gonna
So,
spend blood for Dex.
okay. Now, for those of you well, you've planning on using the firearm, so
Yep.
dexterity is your most appropriate choice. So just record whatever you're spending, and we set the ball rolling. Merrick, you pull the alarm. Up on the balcony, Ramon, standing out from the crowd, points to the office and actually uses presence to reinforce his words as he shouts to the crowd, "There's a fire! Everybody get out!" So, yeah, the crowd begins to boil and churn as people begin making for the exits. The good news is, the last thing you saw before Merrick pulled the alarm, much to your pleasant surprise, Booth and Karina came back inside. They are in fact standing by the front door, one to either side. You can't be quite sure what they're doing there, but it looks like they are ushering people out.
Please say the words.
Kate,
Please say the words.
hmm?
I just want you to say the words roll initiative.
Oh, not yet. There's still a lot of people here. What I want you to roll instead is
You gotta
Sure you hope not,
disconnect it.
JD.
Yep, you gotta disconnect, reconnect, JD. I thought we were gonna make a whole session without it.
Oh, Discord, never change.
All right, and we're back.
Yep, can hear you. So roll what?
All right, so roll perception plus alertness to make sure that we can keep eyes on our target during the chaos.
Is that for all of us?
Yep,
I'm guessing not me.
not you.
Wait, say that again. What are we rolling?
Perception plus alertness.
Thank you. I
Okay.
missed it as well. Okay, perception
It's okay.
alertness.
All right. So one success, two successes for Kyle,
Damn,
four
Ron.
successes for Detective Green.
That eagle eye.
Kyle and Ron have a werewolf detection system.
Oh man. All right, so looking pretty good. Now
me-
Noriko. Sorry, what?
That roll. No, hang on. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
While he's thinking of whatever he's thinking of, can I ask one quick question?
Sure.
Can dominate or not dominate? Can command from the dominate discipline? Oh, I guess Ron would have no way of knowing that. Never
Does
mind.
it
I
work
might
on
try to use that
werewolves? Is that
later.
what you were trying to
Yeah.
ask?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Well, I was basically what I said. Does it work on supernatural creatures? But he's only ever seen it done to people and potentially a vampire at one time. So he's gonna have to find out today. Yeah.
Gonna have to find out the hard way. Sounds like an interesting plan, though. All right, so you got 2 successes there, Micah. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right. Now I will say this, Noriko,
Mhm.
from your vantage point behind the bar, you went behind the bar, I took it?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. You see Karina and Booth at the door.
Mhm.
And you know that he is a Toreador and she is a Tremere. And that Auspex is a clan discipline for both. You
Mhm.
think that they are at the door checking the crowd for other werewolves as the people stream out.
Fuck
See.
yeah.
I hate to be that guy, but should Auspex be up with a fire alarm ringing loud as fuck?
Aura
That
perception
never
is not
happened.
heightened senses. These two things are not the same.
Okay.
Aura perception can be used separately.
God damn it, I meant to use aura perception on the guy we knew was a werewolf. Fuck.
It's okay. You may still get your chance. The crowd is about 75% out of the building. The fire alarm is ringing. Ramon is still up on the balcony shouting and directing the crowd, everybody get out, hurry, get out, get out. As much as anything, you kind of wonder, Merrick, if maybe he is encouraging people to get out and continuing to direct the crowd with presence in an effort to keep them from noticing that there's no smoke. But yeah, the crowd is thinning out, and all of you were successful at least a little bit in keeping eyes on your target. And what you see is this. When the crowd begins to thin out a little bit, he heads for the door as part of the crowd. But he gets to within about 30 feet of the door and draws up short, like he has realized that there are more vampires guarding the door. So he steps out of the crowd and looks around the room like he's trying to judge distances, maybe to, possible targets. Maybe he's looking for exits, places to hide. You don't know.
God,
But
that
he is
feels good. They ambushed us last time, and we just
Come
caught
here.
him with his pants down.
Put him with his hand in the cookie jar.
They never go anywhere alone.
Come here.
now it's time to roll for initiative.
We heard you, JD, but you got to disconnect and
Yay.
reconnect again.
Time to roll for initiative. All right, so there's one for Merrick.
So 9. Sorry, the way I rolled that wrong.
Yeah, it's fine.
How we roll initiative again? I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
1d10 plus
yeah,
your
I
wits.
forgot.
Just roll 1d10 and add it to your dexterity plus your wits.
Oh, dexterity plus wit. So I
Yep.
should have 6 more
Okay.
than that.
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
15.
Dexterity. Okay. So.
All right. So, uh, Frankie, you have a total then of how much?
15.
15.
Damn it.
A
We
lot
all
of
got
us have
15.
15.
Okay. Micah has 13. Eric, what have you got? You rolled a 9. What is your dexterity plus your wits? Remember to increase your dexterity according to what you spent for blood.
Eric,
Eric?
are you muted?
17.
17. Thank you,
Sorry,
sir.
I was yelling at
No,
Buck.
that's okay.
He was
That's okay.
barking at horses,
And
doing her job
see,
as a Rottweiler.
Damn,
fair enough.
Kyle. The pacifist is going to be first.
Okay. Josh, what did you get?
15.
Damn.
No, right?
15? Rolled a 10 on that die. Okay.
Yep.
This.
Let's see. I need this here. Okay, so Booth is, let's see, not setting the woods on fire. Karina, on the other hand, Ramon. Oh, poor Ramon. Gosh.
I love that it says Lupine #1. Let's fucking do
Yeah.
this.
Yep.
All right.
Love that.
So, Ramon is at, let's see. Shit. Okay.
We're always on a fucking countdown clock too, because the fire alarm's been pulled, so we know the fire department's on the damn way.
Well, maybe it is and maybe it isn't.
We'll see.
All right.
To be fair, that might work in our benefit as well, because they also have their little masquerade.
Indeed. Honestly, the fact that there is the possibility that mortal authorities may be involved very quickly is probably the single most telling reason why any additional lupines who are not known to you at this time would avoid getting involved. So, Kyle, you have the initiative, sir. Let's take just 1 second. One second. Let me get us on the right screen.
Ooh, visual aids. I like it.
Visual aids. Behold the inside of the red note. So Kyle, you as we look go away here, this is kind of where the stage is. And the crowd is exiting this direction towards the doors. You are going to be somewhere over here, and the lupine is on the opposite-ish side of the room from you, about 30 feet from the door, and he is looking around, well, like a trapped animal.
Yeah.
The last dozen or so humans are exiting the room between Booth and Karina as we speak.
So there are no civilians in firing range, is what
There
you're
are no
telling me.
civilians around the lupine currently.
Where's this map you're looking at?
This is the inside of the club.
Where is
Yeah,
it?
it's just this is the inside of the club, Will.
Yeah, but where is it physically in the threads?
It's in roll 20, sir.
It's a roll 20 and it's not a map. It's just a picture.
I see you were signed into roll 20. I thought you could see it. I'm sorry.
Okay, I just didn't know where to look.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, Kyle, if the initiative is to you, sir, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna rack the bolt on the Uzi.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn the selector switch to fully automatic.
Yes.
and I'm gonna dump my mag into this motherfucker.
Okay. No warning, no challenge, no nothing. You're just gonna mag dump, and you are going to burn this guy down, huh? All right.
Fuck a werewolf.
I knew there was a reason I wanted your character to be the guy with the automatic weapon.
Yeah.
Please roll dexterity plus firearms. Add 10 dice for full automatic. You said you had pumped your dexterity all the way up to 6?
Yeah.
That gives you what, 18 dice now?
Dexterity. I'm looking. Yeah. Dexterity is 6. Firearms is 2. That's 8. 16.
Plus
Yeah.
10.
18, man.
We'll do them in 3s.
Okay, so you got. That's too many dice.
Oh.
That's one set too many, sir.
Let's
All right.
discard that first set.
Now we're going to discard the last set, thank you. Oh, I don't know though. That last set's so good. All right, you win. We're gonna keep the last set and drop the first set. All right, so you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 successes on 18
Fuck
dice.
yes, Kyle.
So, I don't think he's gonna manage to get all the way out of the way, but he is gonna sure give it the old college try.
I almost feel bad for this werewolf. It tries to attack in the pot shop, gets set on fire, doesn't even get in the door. This time tries to creep on the vamps in their club. The fire alarm gets pulled, he's blocked, and then one of them brings out a fucking Uzi.
Yeah, I mean, this is. One might even say that this is disproportional. But still, he's got 5 successes on his attempt to dive for cover. He manages to dive for one of the tables and flip a table over. And your 11 successes is now reduced to 6. So you have 9 dice to roll for damage raw minus his stamina of 3 in his human form. So you have 6 dice to roll for damage, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Only 2 successes. Not a great roll, but
Damn it.
still, damage. Hey, damage is damage. Your shots follow him as he dives for cover and chop through the top of the table. You hear him grunt in pain as at least a couple of rounds strike. And now it is Ron's turn. Ron, you are on the balcony. You, despite him having dove for cover from Kyle's attack, you have line of fire to the werewolf where he hides behind the table. He has been hit. He has been injured. He is not out of the fight.
So noticing how quickly and agile he moved for cover despite Kyle having a weapon that fires many, many, many bullets at once, Ron is going to right now I think I'm gonna try to use that dominate ability I was talking about earlier, command.
Okay. You have to have eye contact to make that work.
Okay. So in no way this guy is looking around.
Oh, he's certainly not looking up at the balcony at the moment. He is clutching at his injuries with one hand and peering around the table cautiously towards the vampires at the door. So he
Ron
has
will
his
then
back to.
attempt to shout at him to get his attention and say, "Up here, you ugly fucking dog."
Oh. All right. Um you shout and gain his attention. He turns and looks at you.
Okay. I will
Congratulations.
then
You may now
attempt to
use
use
your
the
action to
command.
attempt to use dominate. What are you going to do?
All right. So basically, he's just gonna tell him stay, like just like he's a fucking dog, so he doesn't try to dodge again. So at the very least, we can start to close in on him.
Hell
And it
yeah.
says I have to roll intimidation plus manipulation.
Manipulation. Okay. Now, the use of command holds, assuming it succeeds, will hold him for 1 turn. It will prevent him from acting.
Oh,
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, like it just gives us 1 moment to get a little bit
Yeah.
closer to him.
It's just like
Is this
command
a
D&D. I
6
like that.
success thing just like everything else?
Yep.
Alright.
Difficulty here is going to be a 6 because
Could
the
I
difficulty.
spend a blood for an automatic success?
You can spend a willpower for an automatic success, not a blood.
Willpower for a success.
Yep.
Okay.
You're fine.
You know what? I'll save my willpowers then. Let's
Okay.
just try this one. Only 1.
Only 1 success. I'm sorry. Still, 1 success is enough. It's not great. It was only going to hurt it, but it was only going to slow him down for 1 turn anyway. Yeah. He turns and looks up at you. Your eyes lock. Stay. His jaw just goes slack. And you can read the look on his face as, "Oh shit."
And from there, Ron's just gonna ready the pistol for when it comes around to his next action.
Okay, Caleb, it is your turn, sir. You have heard the alarms go off. The crowd is emptied out. You have made your way out onto the balcony beside Ramon. You have this new toy that you have invested so much time in. Do you drop it to Merrick or do you carry it to Merrick?
How close is Merrick to me?
I mean, you could jump off the balcony
You could probably
and
drop
put
it
it directly
straight
in his
down.
hands. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
can
can.
I try to like toss it onto the table next to Merrick? Not directly to Merrick.
Merrick's gonna try to catch
I
it
don't-
wherever he throws it.
I was gonna say, Tex, man, you think Merrick's not gonna try to just snatch that out of the air no matter which way you toss it?
Fair
Go
enough.
ahead. Go ahead and roll dexterity plus athletics, Josh. Just, let's see what we get.
Also, should I roll for the ritual or not yet?
Oh, yeah, I suppose I should make you do that, huh? Darn it. I got carried away.
Next 5 hits do aggravated damage.
Nice.
Now let's just hope that your burning blade doesn't strike its intended wielder. All right,
I think
so
Merrick would think it was kind of funny.
yeah.
So
So go ahead and roll dexterity plus athletics for us. Let's see how awkward you are with the throw. 4 successes. Wow, I am impressed. Merrick, Caleb drops this thing to you, and it comes to your hand like it was drawn there by a magnet. The haft slaps down into your waiting palm. You close your grip around it and rip the scabbard off, and you hold up this hatchet, the blade of which is engulfed in flickering green flames.
Caleb also just smiles towards Karina like, look what I did.
You gave a flaming axe to a Brua. What could go wrong?
Well, I mean, it goes
you've
out
t-
on its own in like 5 turns, so make good use of it while you can. But yeah, Karina is over by the door and just golf claps. Merrick, it's your turn. Your victim is, perforated already and hiding behind a table about 25 feet away from you. And well, you don't know what Ron did or if it worked or not, but you know where the guy's at.
Yeah, I'm burning celerity, bending the blood.
Okay.
And I am charging, and I'm gonna make all 3 fucking attacks with the flaming fucking blade. I'm trying to take this fucker's head off right where he
Oh,
deals.
oh gosh. Okay. So dexterity plus melee, and you get 3 rolls.
Okay, so that is.
That's what, 9 dice for each one?
Yep, because I am currently at 6.
Wow. Impressive.
Gonna go ham real hard.
455.
Very nice. Okay. Well, this is going to go a lot easier than the last time. So strength is your strength is regularly 3. Yes.
Yes.
Have you increased it
I did. I am running
all the way to
all
6?
the blood yes, I did. I went into
Jeez.
this turn with only 9 left. I drank all that just to come down lower than I was already.
Oh yeah.
Or almost as low as I was. So
All right. So here you are. After his soak, which the fact that you've upped your potence again is one of the things that really kills it, because his entire soak is eaten up by your potence alone.
Oh,
wow,
nice, dude.
Yeah. So you have got 3 extra successes plus your strength score plus 1 for the axe. So you're looking at what?
that's 6 for my strength.
Plus 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10.
So 10.
You have 10 dice for the first attack and 11 for each of the subsequent attacks.
Yes, I don't think that wolf is gonna survive.
Yeah, it's going to be a real short turn.
So 2 successes on the first one.
Wow. Okay.
7 on the second.
There it is. Yeah.
Holy shit.
4 on the
7
third.
successes. Yeah. You hit dude. Health stopped at 7, and he was already down 2 health levels from getting shot up. Yeah. You come in with Furax.
JD, you're breaking up again right at my epic
And
moment.
I knew that ritual was gonna kick ass.
JD, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
And can you hear me now?
You're still breaking up a little bit. Let's
Still
give it a
breaking up.
second. All right, try talking now.
JD?
5-minute bio break?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Guys,
Hey, we got
Hey.
you now.
Hey.
there we are. All right. So yeah, the first blow hits his shoulder and deflects slightly. Your second attack sinks into the side of his neck, and you feel the hatchet lodge in his spine.
Oh.
You watch as the life goes out of his eyes.
The third attack happens, and I take his head off, and I hold it up by the hair and go.
Merrick? Merrick,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
make a self-control roll.
Fuck yeah. 2 die.
At disadvantage.
Well, difficulty 7.
Rico pops up from behind the bar. Sun's getting real low, big guy.
1 success.
1 success. Congratulations, you do not frenzy at the bloodbath that you suddenly find yourself covered in.
But I do lick my lips.
Oh. Do you? Really? I'm so proud. Hey, guess what?
Now
Do
you're
it
Werewolf,
again.
now you're
Do it again.
werewolf is surprisingly tasty. And that blood's fresh. Dude may be dead, but the blood's fresh.
Oh, I tipped the skull, and I just drink what's coming out of the neck.
Oh, you
Oh my
ensure it.
god! Oh my god!
I
That's
drink him
definitely how
like
to
I
ensure
just popped champagne at the club. But
Oh my god!
Everybody out. It's about to get real.
Yeah. So, Merrick,
Guys, I went down to
you
9 or actually 8 because I spent celerity, so I'm at 8.
if you increased your dexterity back up to 6 and your strength up to 6, that's 6
At
points right
5, mon
there.
frere.
And then one more for celerity. That puts you at 6 blood pool.
Okay, I was 1 off. So yeah, I'm at 6 now.
Yeah. No, you're fine. But yeah, you get a good taste of this dude, and you feel this fresh blood fizzing in your body. The power, the vitality of this creature just fills you. It is all you can do to not completely lose yourself in it. It is the most alive you have felt since Ramon turned you. And you have a shockingly clear conscience about it. This guy and his buddy tried to kill you a few days ago. And the idea of just being able to be this satisfied by the act of avenging yourself. Oh, it's just ecstatic. And then you stand up and you look around the room. Your friends are all here. Ramon is up on the balcony next to Caleb. Booth and Karina are by the door. And frankly, a moment of nearly perfect stillness falls over the club. Bruce, Vince, and James kind of peek out from backstage.
They're ghouls, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, guess we gotta kill him. Oh, darn.
Right?
Blood.
And the three of them look around, see you, their eyes kind of widen a little bit. Merrick, is everything all right?
Peachy.
Okay, let's get rid of the body.
You guys
Weirdly
should
enough,
really
that's what
taste some of this.
I'll say I think Merrick's already working on it.
Yeah. Guys,
Actually, I was thinking of doing that, but for strictly thaumaturgical reasons.
Strictly thaumaturgical, yeah, of course.
Here, let me get some of the neck juice.
Yeah, do I get any blood points back for feeding on it like I said I did?
Yeah, you're full up, man.
Oh, I'm full up. Oh, fuck yeah.
You are full up.
Hell yeah.
You guys gotta fucking try this.
Yeah.
I think after a couple moments, Ron like licks his lips like once, twice, 3 times, and then he finally just like fuck it and tastes the blood. And
Yeah.
it tastes so good. Oh, so good.
So, how many of you had spent? I mean, pretty much everybody but Caleb spent blood to increase their attributes. I know Noriko, Kyle. Did Jasper use blood, Micah?
No, he hasn't.
Okay. But Noriko, Ron, Kyle, and Merrick all spent blood to boost attributes.
Yep.
Merrick is already full. That leaves the three of you, plus Caleb, all gathering around this corpse to feed.
Oh, I'm not feeding.
You're not?
Nah.
Okay.
I only spent 3 blood points. And,
Okay.
I had
Hey,
no
your call.
interest in having a werewolf addiction. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
That one's a little costly.
It generally takes more than a single taste to get there, but it's not
Merrick's
like he's a
there.
Setite or something. But Booth and Karina come over from where they had been at the door and had locked the door. Bruce, Vince, and James are waiting back over by the stage. Ramon comes down by the guys from the band, and he says, "All right, boys, we need to get this mess cleaned up, and it needs to be cleaned up quick. The fire department and probably the police will be on the way. Gunshots are, going to be the guarantee of the cops showing up too."
Yep.
Tell the
Cleaned up.
EMS when they get here that there's a girl passed out in the women's restroom. I'm soaked.
Karina and Booth look at the group of you all. Booth looks at her. She looks at the rest of you and says, "Oh, good heavens. I applaud your zeal, but you all need to slow down. This could have gone a number of different ways."
They tried to kill us a couple days ago while all of you were sitting on your hands.
They have been dogging our steps for some time.
I see. Well, very well. She turns to Kyle and she says, "Mr. Jensen, you have been an upstanding member of our community for some time now. I would not want to make you feel in any way threatened or unwelcome, but I would ask you, please, refrain from the use of automatic weapons within the city limits unless you are absolutely certain that you wish to have the authorities called, because that is a pretty consistent consequence of doing so."
I never heard anybody tell me anything about weapons restrictions.
Well, endangering the masquerade is the risk. And violating mortal laws is a fantastic way to do so. Oh, what did you roll there that you just botched, Eric?
I don't know. I bumped something.
Oh, okay. So you're just randomly rolling dice and didn't know why. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you. But yeah, she's like, "You did very well, all of you. I am notably impressed. That is quite possibly the fastest takedown of a werewolf that I have ever seen." And she turns and she looks at you, Ron. She says, the use of dominate to hold him in place so that your teammates could act was well considered. Very well done. But let me help in a small way." And she turns to you, Merrick, and she says, "Hold still." She reaches down and touches the werewolf's blood, where there's some of it spilled on the floor. Then she holds out her other hand to you. You get the weirdest sensation as all of the werewolf's blood on your skin and clothes begins to pull off of you. And it flows almost like a cable made of liquid through the air to her palm. And she then just guides it directly to her mouth and swallows it.
Shit's good.
Leaving you without a drop of blood on you.
Yeah. Let me help, she says.
Yeah,
Hey.
I like.
And
hey,
my
you didn't
lovely
tell me.
wife is in the other room, and she heard that description, and she says, "Damn, Tremere."
And Merrick is actually like, you know, if he could be aroused, he would have been. But since he cannot, he
Yeah.
just goes,
So,
damn.
Booth looks at Ramon, and he says, "I am glad that I was here to see this. I am pleased to say that all of you involved, including you, Ramon, used your best judgment and used all of your skills to preserve the masquerade in this situation. That being said, the fire department has been summoned, and I am afraid that they will expect to find a fire when they arrive."
Oh, no.
Ramon nods.
Start a small one in the office and put it out.
Yeah, just make it a fake one.
That's it.
Smoke is smoke. That's all you need.
Ramon actually turns to the bar, and he looks at you, Noriko, and he says, "Hand me 2 bottles of vodka."
She does. Turns around and finds what she's looking for, having to reach up on her tiptoes to get it from her 5'2" form. Turns around and hands it to him.
He takes the 2 bottles from you and retreats upstairs.
Okay.
Says, "Merrick, while the boys take care of disposing of the body, you grab the important stuff from the stage. And let's get everybody out of here. Everybody but me and Merrick can get out of here and avoid the entanglement."
Yeah, I want to get on the bike before this dexterity disappears.
Good call. Good call.
Wheeling out of the fucking parking lot.
All right. So Ramon goes to the office. You hear the crash of 2 bottles breaking. And a moment later, smoke begins to roll out of the open door of the office.
Yeah, I'm getting out of there before I see fire.
Good call.
I grab my guitar and the most expensive one and my guitar, and I don't give a shit about Vince's mic or anybody else. I grab the 2 guitars.
Honestly,
and I'm out the door.
You would
the
probably
club and all
grab
of its
your amp.
contents are insured. The fancy guitar that you won on your bet with Ramon, well, one is kind of a stretch, but whatever. Yeah, that is the only one that you really have to worry about. But you guys get out of the building. The guys in the band have quickly and efficiently, I mean, like, efficiently to the point that the rest of you are kind of disturbed by it, have gathered up the dead werewolf's body, rolled him up in a tarp that they produced from somewhere, and carried him out the back door.
Can I
Actually,
take a
Dave,
tooth
quick thing.
before they carry him out?
And you what?
Can I take a tooth?
Well, I mean, it's just coming out of a human mouth, but if you want to, I guess.
I know, but still gonna put that bitch on a chain. And I take one of his canines before they carry him out.
All right.
Also, before they carry him out, I'd like to check him for a wallet.
He has a small wad of 1s and 5s that are wrapped in a rubber band, but he has no ID. There is not a wallet. There are no credit cards. no ID.
Oh, damn.
He does have one thing in the opposite pocket that kind of makes you scratch your head a little bit. It is a single key on a key ring, and it's the old-fashioned kind of big plastic key ring, and it says the Sunset Motel.
Well,
There is no address or phone number printed on the key or on the keychain, but
As we
the
step
internet
out,
is a powerful tool.
I look at Kyle and Ranger Rick, who calls me Mark, and I tell them to, like, as we're walking out, like, look around for any like shady looking dudes like lingering. You know what I mean?
Sounds like a good plan. In fact,
I want the gangrel on that.
all right, I would like everyone to please roll perception plus alertness as you exit the building.
Oh boy.
I'd like to say that my Auspex is probably up, given that we're in a tense situation.
Oh yes, good call.
Okay. Standard difficulty.
Standard difficulty for everybody else. Your difficulty with Auspex up is reduced by 2. So, Noriko, if you're using Auspex on this roll, your difficulty would be reduced by 2 as well. So you would have 4 successes there.
Auspex.
Am I supposed to add dice as well, though, or no? It just changes the difficulty.
Yeah, it just
Huh?
reduces
No,
the
it does.
DC.
It reduces the target number. It does not add dice.
Gotcha. Perfect.
So, one moment, everybody.
I think that
All
went
right,
well.
guys. So, what I see here, we've got 4 successes for Noriko, 4 successes for Caleb, and looks like 2 successes for pretty much everybody else. Looks good. All right, so what you guys see when you as you exit the building, which I'm assuming some of you are going to exit through the front, some from the side entrance. Merrick, are you going out the back door with the guys, or are you going out the front door with your coterie?
I was about to say, knowing that werewolves are around, I am going to escort those guys out to the van at least.
Okay, so you and Ramon go out the back door with the guys in the band as they're carrying the body. With 2 successes, you do not see anyone lingering, lurking, or looking. You can hear the hubbub of the crowd out front, and you can hear sirens in the distance. Ron, Kyle, and Jasper, you guys are listening, looking. You don't see anybody that stands out in particular. Kyle, you do take note of one thing. You look up and check the roofline where that gargoyle was parked earlier.
Yep.
And he is gone from that
Okay.
spot. But you are looking up and around. It takes you a moment, but you spot him. He is actually on the move. in flight, way up high above the streetlights. Almost like he is watching the crowd almost the same way you guys are.
I'm gonna reload my Uzi, shove another magazine and rack it. And
Okay.
I'm gonna inform the group that the gargoyle's watching something, and I'm gonna point him out.
Oh, all right. So you have gone out the side entrance in order to pull out the Uzi and reload it with, because remember, all of the people that fled the club were kind of moving around and milling around in the street outside.
Right.
So you are trying to be subtle as you reload. I'm assuming.
He does it in his satchel.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity plus stealth roll for me, Eric.
That's 8 dice. I like it.
Nice.
Yeah, by golly.
Let's do a 4 and a 4.
All right, so
that sucked.
On 8 dice, you have 1 success.
Success is still a success.
1 success is still a success. The good news is you are out of direct line of most of the people in the crowd. And you've got the bodies of your companions gathered around you, so nobody really sees what you're doing. Just notices that there's possibility that somebody might have noticed you were doing something. Let's take a look.
Can I interject here really quick?
Sure.
All right. Ron hears the sound of the Uzi being loaded, and he's gonna turn around and he's gonna like clasp his hands over it, and he's gonna be like, "Kyle, no, don't. It's not a good idea."
I love that the hippie's gonna be told this is not the time for automatic gunfire.
Oh
right, like this is the escape phase. Like I wasn't gonna bat an eye at you using it earlier, but now, come on, man. Like, and you just got scolded.
But it's not time for talk. It's time for killing. But there's another one out there that'll be more soon.
Guys, I'm starting to
Ron's
think maybe
like,
he is
when
a
were you
gangrel.
turned, Kyle? Were you in fucking Nam or something, man? Come on.
No, actually,
oh my God, Josh!
I tore up my draft card, man. Back in the day.
Well, I'll tell you what,
I'm not
to use a guy like you. Maybe things would have been different. Jesus Christ, man, you're so fucking militant. Holy shit.
Oh, I'm starting to think he might be a gangrel.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well,
shit,
there's a time for peace and a time for war, man.
Yeah,
It's
but you're
war
fucking
time, bro.
constantly preparing for war, man. No, it's fucking retreat time, bro.
Okay, all right. So the good news is you don't think anybody saw Kyle loading the Uzi. Somebody might have, but you don't know it.
Fucking gargoyle saw it with his eagle eyes up there.
Maybe not. But you all kind of scatter into the crowd. Caleb and Noriko, the two of you, using Auspex, you scan the crowd and you scan the people around outside. You can clearly hear sirens in the distance getting closer. What you do not see is any sign of anyone else suspicious. You don't see anything to tell you that there are any other werewolves anywhere close by.
Fascinating. Can't believe he out here by himself. Perhaps he was shamed and shunned from the pack for having been defeated earlier. I don't know. I'd be like whispering this like into the shoulder of whoever's nearest by me, like waiting by my bike, Loki on my shoulder as well.
Okay.
Where are we headed after this? We need a rendezvous point.
That's a good point.
Text everybody, meet at the Winnebago.
A Winnebago.
It's in a
Do we know
secluded
where it is?
campground. I can tell you where the campground is.
Yeah, campground. No werewolves
Okay.
there.
What's the God damn it, man. The other
Wanna go back
club
to the
called, not
penthouse?
the Red Note, but fucking
How about the
Oh,
penthouse?
Booth's
Just
Club?
come back to my place.
yeah, meet in the parking lot there or something.
That's fine.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
Just from there, and then we can make a new plan once we get there. That's just a rendezvous.
Okay.
How far are we from sunrise?
Oh, it is just now a little bit after midnight. You've got probably 5.5, 6 hours yet before sunrise.
Which is our sunset. Politically.
Yeah.
So I helped them get to the van and everything, and I go back out front to meet up with everybody as we're coming up with this plan. And I'm gonna ride with Caleb in his car, obviously. So we're gonna meet at Boost Club. That's the plan.
Yeah, we'll just meet at the parking lot of Booth's Club, and then from there figure out what we're doing, where we're going.
Yeah.
Too scared to ride backpack, huh? You want to get on a backpack? Wow, wow, wow.
I seen the way you drive that thing. No.
Damn, even Merrick said it. Holy shit.
Hey, I'm just
Hey,
taking
I will
the
say
tax
this. I've
money.
only seen the motorcycle off its wheels one time, and it was when a werewolf threw it. It wasn't when, like, Noriko went wild or anything. She's been handling this thing no problem.
Yeah, I mean, credit where credit is due. All right, so the group scatters. Booth nods, says, "Yes, you guys, you are all most welcome. If you wish to figure out your next move, my club is as good a place to do so as any."
We get to light yours on fire next.
Let's not say we did. Property values are significantly higher in my neighborhood than this.
What is with everybody calling me poor tonight?
That was calling Ramon poor.
Yeah, 100%. But Ramon stays out front with the club and waits to meet the fire department. Karina waits with Ramon. You all make your exits and get away. Merrick? A strange sense of dread fills you as you watch the van pull away from the back alley. As James, Vince, and Bruce drive away, you have this weird feeling in the pit of your stomach. Not sure quite how to put your finger on it, but something funny.
Yeah, I'm
Jasper?
not sure what to take with that, so.
Yes.
Not funny, haha. Funny, weird.
You've been running around with these people for 5 nights. Tonight is the 5th night. This is the second time that you've encountered a werewolf in their company. Tonight, they actually finished the werewolf off. I mean, beheading is a damn fine way of making sure that it's really dead. but they evacuated a nightclub in order to set up the kill zone. You feel really strange about all this. But Sasha told you that hanging around with Kyle and getting to know him and maybe his associates might be good for you. At least it hasn't been boring yet.
Right?
And the music was quite good, so, you know. You are left kind of wondering, though. Escalating violence tends to continue to escalate. You have a bad feeling about this. And Ron, last note is for you tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You get a text message from the desk sergeant on duty. Just got a missing persons report for another blonde woman. Fits your victim profile.
Oh, yeah?
It's just a text message. And that is where we wrap for the night.
Oh, you fucker.
Thank you, Eric.
That was a
you
great
fucker.
session.
Honestly, that's the highest praise I can get as a storyteller. I love you guys.
Probably.
That was a great session. That's fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching at home. We appreciate you joining us and taking in the stream. Frankie, if you want to go ahead and wrap it up, we're going to talk experience points and get out of here for the night.
All right. Thanks everybody who came out, and have a good night.